I've got my coffee. Welcome to Universal Studios. I'm Professor Voqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite. A little change of plans since yesterday. I thought that Islands Adventure had early park access because Universal had it yesterday, and I thought they alternated. But it turns out Islands Adventure never has early access. I'm not sure if it's just during this pandemic or in general. So they don't open until 10. But this park opens 8 a.m. every day for me. So I am here, and it is 8 o'clock right now, or just after, and I'm actually heading over to Diagon Alley. I've made it over to London here at the night bus. About to head into Diagon Alley. I am definitely going to run some night bus while I'm at the night bus at some point this week. But right now, I want to take you guys into Diagon Alley. How's it going?
Oh, I'm hanging around.
I was about to say, do you get bored of hanging around here so much?
Yeah, man, it's all right, man. I'm used to being by myself. I'm a bit of a nobody.
Oh. Now,
Yep.
are you going to be, is Stan going to be out?
I've been waiting for him all morning,
What about Ernie?
Yeah, that's it, man. I can't believe the man hasn't shown up. He kind of left me stranded here.
Well, you can't really move, can you?
I know. Without the driver, the bus is more like an envelope. It's stationary.
Oh.
Hey, what kind of wand is that? Look at that thing, man.
It's a big one. It records everything that happens to me.
It is big. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I'm
at the front of it. It looks like a cannon.
All right, I'm going to get out of the way and let some other people come talk to you.
Hey, man, you have a great day, brother.
You too, thanks.
Hey, go grab a butterbeer.
I'm going to. All right, quick stop off. Had to talk to the shrunken head, of course. Anyway, if you've never, ever been inside Diagon Alley, the entrance is almost hidden. If you came to the park and didn't know Harry Potter, you wouldn't know what's going on. But I'm not going to ruin it by talking. I'm just going to walk you through it. Welcome to Diagon Alley. So the perfect part about coming in early like this is that you don't end up having any crowds here. This is crazy. And I guess the current pandemic has kind of caused that as well. But I'm actually walking over to Gringotts. It's one of the 2 rides that's open for early admission. I'm going to try to get a quick ride in on Gringotts. And actually, you know what? Over here right behind me, you may notice something familiar. This is the Slug and Jiggers from my intro. Speaking of which, that's actually one of my goals for today. My intro was taken over a year ago, and my intro is not in 4K. It's the one part that's not because it's old footage. So now that I'm here, I actually can get 4K footage. And my goal tonight, it might be a shorter video, but I want to make a new intro and add it to the front. Anyway, I'm going to go try to jump in the Gringotts line. I just got off Gringotts. We are here to look at some Wizards Unite though, so I am just sitting in the middle of Diagons at the moment. I'll show more of it later to you. But right now I wanted to open up Wizards Unite and let's see what it looks like here and how many inns, how many greenhouses, that kind of thing. All right, as you can see, what have I got? Like 3 or 4 inns. I'm going to guess this fortress is Gringotts. Yeah, Gringotts Train Fortress, of course. And then we've got, might as well check this out, the Nimbus Broom Mural. The Hopping Pot, where you can get butterbeer over at the Hopping Pot. I'm actually maxed on energy right now, so I have no reason to actually click on energy. But surprisingly, if you look, I mean, that's a pretty low number of spawns. And the event is still going on. It's about 8:50 on Tuesday right now, so it's still really till 2 o'clock. So no event spawns at the moment. I'm gonna pop up Rufios and put on a tonic for trace detection, and then let's just see how much, oh, there we go, we got some more spawns, and see how much I can get in the time that runs around Diagon Alley. As you can see, I tried to have a little fun with the AR Bog Rod, I swear. He appeared once for me, and I was trying to get him in front of Gringotts, and then he despawned. It wasn't even that long. He'd probably been there for a while. So it was probably time for him to despawn, but I just could not get him lined up with Gringotts. I would turn the AR on and off and try to get him positioned, and he just kept moving to the side and stuff, you just wouldn't line up. But now the Monster Book of Monsters you saw was actually right in front of the shop where the Monster Book of Monsters is. It's behind a window, so it is hard to see. But I was able to pull that off, and since then I've seen like 6 more Monster Book of Monsters, just no bog rods. And then tried to find some good areas to catch some of those other foundables. I think over at Hogsmeade it's going to be a really good place to do a lot of AR with the Legends of Hogwarts and Hogwarts foundables, because that's where they're found. I mean, I saw Argus Filch and I keep seeing Gryffindor students and that type of thing, and it'll be a great backdrop over there. So I haven't done a lot of AR with this game ever really, but I feel like this is the perfect spot for it. So it's about 9:30. In less than 30 minutes, Islands of Adventure will open where Hogsmeade is, and that's where the Hagrid ride is, and I am going to try to get that ride in today for sure, so that I don't have to stress about it the rest of the week. Anyway, I'm going to walk around a little bit more. I'm not going to put a Bruffios or a tonic on or anything like that, but I am going to walk around a little bit more. I'll show you a little bit more of Diagon Alley. A little bit dark. I'm leaving Diagon Alley. It is like 5 minutes until 10 o'clock, which means Islands of Adventure will be opening, and I could walk over there, but that would probably take me, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. But if I head over to King's Cross Station, I can actually ride the Hogwarts Express, and not only does it take me right to Hagrid's, it's way more fun. So it looks like they're open, or at least they're letting people in. Hopefully the wait's not too long. I'm gonna head in. Let's check it out. And here we are at King's Cross Station. You can see the markings on the ground. Got to go from line to line. And the train arrives from behind me and then takes back off in that direction as well. You can see everybody's socially distanced currently. Train should be here in just a second though. You're good.
Gonna be cabin B. Cabin B is in Butterbeer.
Got it. Thank you.
Which is the first of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration.
Do you know what she's talking about?
Just stepped off the Hogwarts Express. I just made it to Hogsmeade. I checked the app. Hagrid's right now has a 75-minute wait, but I've never been on it, and I'm definitely willing to wait 75 minutes. I am dying to get on that ride. Anyway, ooh, I can hear it right beside me. Think you can hear a little bit too. Anyway, gonna get in line for that, but you gotta put stuff in the lockers, and you're not allowed to film on rides, so you probably won't see any of it, so I'll catch up with you when I get off of Hagrid.
Resort. Be sure to maintain a minimum of 6 feet or 2 meters between your travel party and other guests. Please use floor markings as
just got off of Hagrid's, and I must say that ride is amazing. And 75-minute wait, it was not. It actually took probably about 30 minutes, so 50 minutes less than the actual wait time. Right now, I'm walking up. I'm definitely gonna ride that again a bunch of times, by the way. And I'm still waiting to get my first butterbeer for sure. But right now, I'm walking over to Hogwarts Castle, and might ride Forbidden Journey. The wait was 10 minutes when I got in line for Hagrid's. Now, since then, of course, it may have gone up. Also, in Filch's Emporium, which is the store underneath Hagrid's, Filch's Emporium is the store underneath the castle. When I head to there's one item you can actually get that I've been wanting to get that it's not displayed, you just have to ask for it, and it's Hagrid's pink umbrella. Hagrid's pink umbrella. So I'm gonna ask for it, and if I am able to get it, I'm not gonna actually carry it with me. I can actually have it sent to the hotel I'm at. So let's go ahead and head over to Forbidden Journey. All right, just got off of Forbidden Journey and managed to get into Filch's Emporium, and they did have Hagrid's umbrella, getting it delivered to my hotel tomorrow, so I'll show you guys that in tomorrow's video. But today was really supposed to be a Diagon Alley day, not so much of a Hogsmeade day, except I did want to ride Hagrid's. So my plan is actually to head back over to Diagon Alley. I would like to eat some lunch over there. It is the lunchtime. I might wait a little bit till it's a little less crowded over there in the Leaky Cauldron. But I got to make my way through Hogsmeade back over to the Hogwarts Express, and actually it's starting to get a little bit more crowded for a Tuesday for sure. It's usually not this crowded. I also may hit Ollivander's when we get back over to Diagon Alley and pick up a wand. Anyway, let's head over to the Hogwarts Express. Stopped for a bit of lunch at the Leaky Cauldron. If you look at my screen, I opened it up. I've caught two things. There was a Bogrod here actually, but he wasn't outside, and I'm in here anyway, so I couldn't get him by Gringotts. And I can't even remember the other one as something low thread. It's something you see all the time. So decent number of inns around me, which is nice, but no spawns. But I'm gonna go and throw a Brufio's on and throw a tonic for trace detection on. And while I eat this bangers and mash, which I'm showing you right now, which is what I always get when I come here. Anyway, I'm gonna catch stuff for a little while. Probably be here for about the duration of the Brufio's and the tonic. And then we'll meet back outside, might head over to Ollivander's. Finished up lunch, did walk out. You saw Bogrod, that outdoor scene. It was in front of Hagrid's motorbike, formerly Sirius Black's motorbike. That's it, that was Gringotts. That's as close as I could get him. And it's actually getting close to 2 o'clock when the event's gonna end here, so I think that's gonna be my go on that one. Now, as you saw, not a lot of highlights of other things, not because I didn't decide to include them. There's just not as, for it being the Wizarding World, I thought maybe Niantic / Warner Brother Games, Portkey Games, I was thinking there'd be like a lot of spawns here and everything, but it's kind of your normal spawn rate still, as anywhere that you usually would go to. So, I'm gonna head into Ollivander's. Ollivander's actually has a line. They only let so many people in, so I'm not sure how much about the film. But I am gonna get a wand, and when I come back out of it, I'll show you guys what I got. I've been in and out of Ollivander's, so they have a new way they do it. You used to be able to just go in, you know, everybody goes in a shop and you just look around, pick out a wand and buy it, and there's people to help you. Well, because of the current situation, trying to limit the number of people, now you actually get in line and they give you a personal shopper that you can ask questions to and take around. So it was fun because I got to ask some questions about some of the wands, like what wand was my birth month, that kind of thing, because I considered getting a wand that was related to what your birthday is. That's one way of choosing a wand. I ended up going by aesthetics completely because my birth wand, it looked like one of the other wands that I have that you guys haven't seen. So I ended up looking at a different wand, and actually, so here's the box it came in. Ollivander's, I don't know if you can read that. I think you can sort of see it. Anyway, it is an ash wand. It's all black. Ugh. You can see, it's probably trying to focus on my face, but that's okay. It's all black, and if you can see, you might not be able to, on the wand itself are like leaves, and they kind of spool up, I guess you'd say. But I do like the handle. It's got the little knobs. None of my other wands look like this. They're more traditional, kind of a flatter handle to it. So anyway, I thought it was cool. It is interactive, so I will be able to use this. By the way, I will be doing, it'll be in 2 days. Tomorrow it's going to be more of a tour of Hogsmeade. I'm going to play a lot more in Hogsmeade. Certainly going to go on Hagrid's multiple times if possible. And we'll do a tour of Hogsmeade. And then the third day, I plan on doing a little tour of all the magic wand spots. There's spots within Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade that you can use the wand to make things happen. A lot of them are actually related to, well, I shouldn't say a lot. Some of them are actually related to Wizards Unite foundables, as well as spells that you would cast anyway, with the motions and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool in that way. Speaking of that, each wand comes actually with a map, and at one side it says Hogsmeade, there it goes, and the other side says Diagon Alley, and it actually is a whole map, and it actually shows you like the wand spots, and it shows you which spell to use, and it even has the spell itself. If you can see, if it focuses, you can see it kind of has spells right there. Alohomora looks about the same, Incendio looks the same, that kind of thing. Arresto Momentum looks the same. Some of the motions are actually the same. We've had a pretty full morning in Diagon Alley. I hope you enjoyed touring around Diagon Alley with me and seeing what it has to offer. Still haven't gotten a butterbeer yet. I'm not sure if I'll get one today or not. But I am going to hit the rest of the parks a little bit, the non-Harry Potter parts. Yes, I am going to do those a little bit. Still probably pull up Wizards Unite. Actually, I did notice, oh, this is the last thing. I noticed over in Hogsmeade, there was 2 greenhouses over there with Leaping Toadstool. You know what? I didn't look at the yield. I'm not sure if it's a full yield or not, but right before the park closes, probably around 4:30 or 5, and it closes at 6 over there. The Universal Studios closes at 5, Islands of Adventure, where that is, closes at 6. About an hour before it closes, those are supposed to be yielding. So I am going to make sure I'm over there toward the end of the day and pick that up. But I am going to go try to maybe hit the Hulk and some other stuff like that. All that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Knox.